Booyah! What's up? It's your boy Castano here. And this is the post fight for Charlo Castano II. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Somebody was right again. I ain't gonna say who. I'm just gonna say somebody was right again. Somebody was right tonight. Somebody was straight up right again. I made my prediction after the first fight. I said Castano won this fight because he caught Charlo off guard. His style was awkward, and he knew how to get his right hand home, and Charlo didn't adjust until late in that fight when Castano slowed down. In this fight, he knew what Castano was going to bring to the table. So there wasn't going to be really any big changes that would turn the tides of what was going to happen. He knew everything Castano was going to bring to the table. He knew he could hurt him. He came in better shape, better condition than the first fight. And I made my prediction after the first fight. I said if they fight again, Charlo will stop him late. And sure enough, I did the prediction on Rope-A-Dope Radio. I said Charlo by knockout in probably rounds 8 or 9. It went to 10. But he got the knockout late, just as I thought. Well, you didn't miss this one. You're right on time. Don't forget to hit the like button. Of course, I bet this fight. Is this Chris Carlson? Chris is on here right now. I was just talking about him. Look at this. What did he tell me? Back-to-back weeks with the correct predictions and big fights. That's what I tell you, boy. I didn't quite get the draw last week, but I told y'all Canelo wasn't going to win. There was no way Canelo could win that fight. Now, everybody know I don't like the Charlos. So if I told you this is what the fight was going to be, this is what it was going to be. I'm not going to tell you the fight. Now, Jamel is the one I really didn't have too much of a problem with. It was more Jamal than anybody, but still, I give you a boxing analysis. So if I root against the Charlos, it's because that guy, I believe, actually can win the fight. But in this case, I knew Charlo's style was going to, the left hook. And I told you what was going to be the punch. Like I told him, I predicted the punch also. Now, starting the fight off, I knew Castano, he came in with a game plan. First off, let's get to the gist of everything. Hit the like button. Okay, I'll check it out when I get a chance, sincerely. I've been extremely busy. Mm-hmm. Yes, on the Patreon, right. You'll find out exactly while I was in the hospital, the whole nine. But yeah, let's get to the gist of everything. It was strange to me. Charlo started unlaunching like heavy punches early. Like as soon as the first round like was over or near the first round, he was throwing bombs early. And I'm like, man, he's shooting like some heavy shots early. This is kind of dangerous. He should wait till Castano slow down some. So he caught him with a couple shots, but Castano was catching him because he still got his speed. He still got that awkward timing when he throws his right hand lead because he's so deceptive with it. He can catch Charlo with that right hand all the time because Charlo is like looking to score his offense rather than to defend. But this time he said, I'm going to use my boxing. I'm not going to overextend. So after 3 rounds of getting winded and fighting basically Castano's fight by just using movement and circling the ring and staying with a jab this time and actually staying behind and trusting his boxing. He'll throw something, wait till the fight slow down, throw some shots and combinations, and he feel like he could take Castano's power. And he feel like Castano can't take mine. So eventually I'm going to catch him. And he kept catching him with the one punch I said that was going to catch him after watching the first fight. The left hook is open all day. Once he slows down with that right hand, and them left hooks are going to start landing. His right hand's going to start coming slower and slower as the rounds go on. Just stay with it. Castano made a mistake. His key to his big mistake and his downfall was that he didn't go to the body. I would never understand why he decided not to do it. That's on him. But he did not go to the body. That was weird. That was extremely weird to see for me. As Castano did not dedicate a lot of shots to the body like I thought he would. He really was reluctant to come in and do what I thought he was going to do. I'm like, man. Like, it was shocking. That's a testament to the power Charlo had. He kind of had him at bay for a minute, and he was kind of saving it up. Well, I saw him slip. He was trying to avoid some of the shots by stepping over a little bit. Charlo was sweeping with the punches, and he wanted to sweep to as he boxes and throw a jab. When he's retreating, he wants to lean a little bit to his left so that Castano could think it's okay to throw the right hand. And when he swings back to the right, he's going to throw a right hook to the body, come up with the left hook, and swing the hook. Because by that time, when he's throwing the right to the body, Castano's going to think it's open to throw the right hand. And once he does that, he doesn't realize it's a combination. Boom, swinging it wide so you don't see the punch coming. But this time, he was doing that a lot in his fight, swinging the punch wide. But on the last punch that knocked him down, he threw it short. Threw a short one inside. This is what they worked on in the correction and from the first fight to this fight. It's saying that they were going to make changes, and it was good changes. When they decided to work out and do everything that they set out to do, the plan was to keep everything in the box, like right here. All the punches short. No more real winging shots to get yourself caught. Keep your punches in the box. Boom, boom, turn your body, turn your hooks. He looked a lot better today because he looked like he was in much better condition for the fight. He was ready. He was ready for it. So I have to give full credit to Jermell Charlo for making this happen. Oh, well, of course. I'm a co-owner of BoxingSocialist.com, which is now boxing and basketball. Um, I mean, I'm got credentialed to death. I covered a lot of boxing fights. But my goodness. He needed to clinch a little bit more. He took some punishment tonight. Well, he took some shots because he knew he could take this guy's punches, but this guy's a champion for a reason. He's real slick and crafty, and he throws a lot of feints. He's got small arms and he's kind of short, so he got a feint to get in. Jarmel, I mean, yeah, Mel is a really big 154. So, so if you match up against him, you're gonna have to, and you're gonna want to need to stay on him, give him a lot of pressure. You said kick who out? I can't even see him. Well, there was nothing to fight of Boots. Boots fought a guy that was basically not supposed to be undefeated, anyways. Just another nobody that he fought, and he hit a man behind the head actually, and got a knockout. And then he started calling out Errol Spence. But the way it looks, shit, Errol might beat him. I mean, go to 160 for what? His brother's the only one there, unless he's gonna fight his brother. Brother versus brother, that'd be huge. But who's there for him to fight? I mean, he still ain't fought Andrade. He still ain't fought Jared Hurd. He still ain't fought Arislan Laura. It's like it's a lot of fights there for you. There, a lot of people you haven't fought. Salute, Jose. Arrow with dog boots. I mean, I would have maybe a few years ago I would have thought that was the case, but not Ned the Wino, Arrow. You hit him on top of the head. That dude is Ned the Wino. That boy, yeah, man. Shoot, he took some shots. Perfect time to fight him. If Laura's old and her got beat up, that's the perfect time to fight him. Yes, the super chat button works. The cash app is Carcino, Karceno. The like button is free. You can mash it anytime. Nah. Yeah, he's fighting. He just wasn't relevant. I mean, if a man slapped me, I'm gonna kind of be wanting to fight him. See, Gummy, my clock work. That's the difference. You too lazy to put a battery in a damn clock. I tell you, I gotta make people do stuff around their house. That's the only way to get them to do something. I gotta tell them to do it, just like children. Well, many people didn't realize that Castano, what Charlo was doing when he swept through and was keeping his hands up and his guards up, he was measuring that punch in that style. He's fighting going backwards. He's trying to lure him in so he can counter and get him leaning and convinced he's gonna be there. Dip over, throw the right, and come forward with a left hook. Keep everything short, and you'll catch it. He was catching them with the long punt, winging shots, bringing them across, but don't want wide shots. Want to keep them in the box. That's where you. The longer you keep your arm closer to your body, the more leverage you have on the shots. And get the short shot. That's where the power comes in at. And once he hit him with the short shot, that's when he dropped. He was like Jello. He was like just melted in his hand. Arrow spins? No way, sir. No way, shape, or form. I don't see Arrow doing that. Arrow, the thing about Terrence Crawford is Terrence Crawford has unified 135. Did he do 135? I think he did. I think he did 35. I know he did 40. So you got 35. He unified 40, and he wants to do 47. So yeah, he could do 135. Because I remember he beat the boogeyman down there. Unified welterweight. I mean 140. He wants to be the welterweight and unify all the belts. Once he beats Arrow, he'll do that. That's four weight classes. I mean, that's three right there. And the fourth would be 154. He fight Charlo tonight, and he just take all the belts from Charlo. That was his plan. His plan is to unify in four different weight classes, maybe even five. He'd be the only person to ever do that, win all four belts in all of those weight classes. That's unheard of. And he's like, all I got to do is beat Jamel Charlo to get it. One fight to get all the belts. Bet. So that's 154 all wrapped up for him in a bow. So he can do a two-fight deal right there. Come in and fight Errol Spence at 147, whoop Errol, become the unified champion. Errol can keep his belt because after Terrence win it, he ain't gonna want to keep it no more. Then, so after that, Errol can go fight for the belt. Terrence go up to 54, wipe the floor with Charlo, then they can start talking rematch. Nothing's easy. Nothing's easy. It's always hard. Life is hard. Why would boxing be anything different? Yeah, I know. I sent the link. I thought I did. Yes, Crawford is the best fighter pound for pound. Making adjustments, thinking on the fly, definitely a pound for pound fighter. Pound for pound only means that a guy my weight versus another guy my weight, I'm the best at doing this with anybody fighting each other, matching their own weight. So pound for pound, I am the best fighter. Not compare me to a heavyweight pound for pound fighter. I'm quite sure Errol's going to want to take that fight. Well, why would anybody want to go another round? What would be the benefit? There is no benefit in doing it. The best move is no move. Just wait. Your plan is already there if you Terrence Crawford. Fight Bud, right? I mean, fight Errol right now while he's ready for. Oh. Yeah, just go ahead, make history, whoop Errol, take his belts, go fight Jamel Charlo next, take all his belts, and you're done. They'll put Jamel Charlo in a cupcake fight to get the belts ready. And then you could do a rematch with Errol Spence, and that'll be all wrapped up. It's done after that. It's a wrap. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Hey, what's up, okay?
Nothing much. Didn't get to see the fight. Was at a family dinner. Not
Okay.
not even supposed to be home. But somebody flaked on me.
Oh, wow.
So I'm here with you. So if you want to talk about the fight.
Oh yeah, we went through the whole fight and breaking down the fight. I told people Castano, he was very sneaky. He knew how to get in there, but Charlo fought him already, so he's used to that style. Right. So he knows what Castano is going to bring. Castano tried to disguise it. He didn't go to it as much. He tried to fight a different way at first and try to pretend he was going to fight a different style to confuse Charlo. But eventually, you're gonna go back to what you know,
right?
And when you go back to your tendencies, and I say when he gets tired, those punches are gonna come a lot slower, and that's when Charlo really is gonna have his advantage because he's already the faster guy. He can get there, and he has his reach. It's like you got too many advantages. Use them.
So just like what happened to Canelo last week.
Oh, Canelo, I knew that was gonna happen. I mean,
yeah,
not to that level. I thought it would be a draw when I did my prediction video.
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, Bivol is a problem. It's a bad matchup for Canelo.
Yeah, it is. I don't know.
Yeah, so
I
Canelo
don't know.
don't like he don't lose any stripes because nobody would even attempted to do what he did.
I don't
He
know
didn't.
why.
Yeah, he
Can,
went for history, So he just want to beat the best fighters in the world, and he still believe he can take them. I mean,
no, you can't.
Canelo would have
No,
probably
you
had some success if he made some adjustments.
maybe. I don't see it, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, man, this was a great fight. Oh, it went 10 rounds, but it was great. Castano was giving him the business again. Once he threw all these heavy punches early, then he was basically fighting in spots. He was circling the ring, just depending on power to get it done. But he actually was using a jab a lot in boxing, which
This is
I
the
haven't
brother
seen him
you.
do in a long time.
This is the brother you don't like, right?
Yeah, I don't like the Charlos, but this is just assessing the fight, the
I
boxing
know,
fight.
I know, I know.
Yeah,
I
so
was just asking.
oh yeah, it's not really him I had the problem with, really. It's his
It's
brother.
the brother.
Yeah,
That's what I
Jamal.
was asking.
Jamal's the one I really don't like.
All right.
His brother's just a victim of circumstance, and he's like, he even told me like, "What could I do? He's my brother." And I'm like, "Hey,
True.
ride with your brother."
Very true.
Oh yeah, that was a great fight, man. It was going back and forth, but Charlo's punches was harder. It was, eventually he was gonna break down. He took some big left hooks early on to the head, before that last left hook did it. I told him it's gonna be the left because that's the only thing he can get caught with that, basically he couldn't defend. Whenever he got antsy with that right hand, he got countered with that left. Charlo was waiting on it. Instead of last fight, this time he kept the fight short, kept the punches in the pocket, did a good job. Now, Boots is the only reason I give him a shot against Errol is because Errol ain't gonna move his head. Errol's gonna be there for the punches. Errol ain't gonna blink. He's gonna continuously do the same thing over and over again.
All right. Earl Spence is a football player who happens to be a boxer. I'm gonna
Yeah,
just put it like that.
yeah.
Stop me when I tell a lie. Stop me when I.
Seahawks, Jose Rodriguez. Look at that. You even got your picture up there. The artwork, man, they did that up.
Shout out to Know the Ledge.
Oh yeah, know the ledge.
He did that for me.
Okay,
Shout out to him. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
that's cool. I like that. Charlo rocked Castano at the end of the 5th round. He said from that point, I knew it was a matter of time. Yeah, and he rocked him with the left hook. The left hook was there all night long. All night long. So all he had to do was just continuously go back to that left hook. Go back to the left hook. Just don't throw it so wide. Keep it short, and then you good. So yeah, I think they learned their lesson, from the first fight. And, that's what happens when you do a rematch. You learn and come back a little bit better. And you try to make it a different fight than it was the last time around.
All right. Kind of like what Marquez did with Pacquiao when they kept rematch after rematch after rematch.
Oh, yeah. They were milking in the money. That was an in-house thing. As long as the company was making money, they're going to keep feeding them nothing but company fighters. Fight everybody on the roster.
Shout out to Barbero.
Yep. Shouts out to Uncle Bob.
Oh no, he's not.
Yeah. So that's the way I saw it going. I was gonna leave it open for the whole rest of the panel, so everybody who wanted to get up there can get up there. But it's pretty much gonna be a short night for me.
Um,
Yeah.
I just came up here to help you.
Oh, well, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
No problem. Have a nice night.
Yep. So don't forget to follow Seahawks Jose Rodriguez's channel on YouTube.
Thank you.
And Chance gets in here right when we about to leave.
What's up?
We said our goodbyes and Chance walk in here.
My bad.
So what you think about the fight? Before we
you already, man, look, me and you already know what's going on here, all right? We already know that Charlo's is half-ass, all right? So that fight was inevitable, was going to happen again. And you're going to learn the second time better than you did the first. It looked almost like the first fight, except for this time he knew how to knock him out.
Yeah.
That's all it looked like.
Yeah, but Castano gave him a good fight, man. It's just,
but he did the first time too. It was going to be a good fight either way.
But I think this time around he was prepared for it.
Yeah. Charlo was prepared for the knockout this time. He knew it was going to happen. It's the best time, second time around.
Yep.
Castano wasn't going to go with something different because the first fight was benefiting him. So why would you go with something different in the second fight? The first fight benefited you.
He did because everybody finds to try to tweak something they didn't like from the fight they did before. So he came out trying to disguise how he was going to throw the right hand and tried to change it up for Charlo so he could throw his training off because he was going to try to stop the right hand definitely tonight. But he still was getting caught with that sneaky right. He couldn't dodge it for nothing in the world. That little sneaky, because he throws a feint and then just shoots it. Bah! He drops down low like he's going to go to the body and then kind of shoots it.
But it doesn't seem like Castano. It doesn't seem like Castano wasn't even it seemed like he wasn't even ready for it this time. It's like, bro, it's going to happen, and you still keep your guard up at that right moment. Why? Back out of there. Come around it. Go up under it.
That's the thing about Castano. He doesn't know how to take a step back.
He's a head of fighter.
Yeah, but the thing is that's what happens with most shorter fighters. They try to stay close, so they can get their punches off because it takes a lot of energy for them to try to fight through the jab to get close to the opponent, especially when Charlo was moving as much as he was.
Yeah. Can I give an example?
Yeah.
Timothy Bradley.
Okay.
That's a good example.
Yeah.
Against what? In what fight though, Jose?
Pacquiao.
Pacquiao's just a different animal. I think. I think that's just. I don't. It's not too. The only person that could really get close to him or get with him was maybe a Mayweather and a Marquez. They just had the right styles for his kind of fighting. I believe styles make fights sometimes. So
good point.
Yeah. So.
But what do you think? Would you see a trilogy on this or just leave it alone?
Oh hell no! This is over.
Thank you. Thank you.
No,
that's talking about a trilogy fight. I'm like, wait, what are you doing? A trilogy? Don't you have to win one to have an actual trilogy with somebody?
Yeah, no, they don't need to do a third one. He should just get ready for Bud, polish them belts up, and get ready to hand them over to Bud.
Yeah, Bud can eat him up.
Yeah, so he can get those belts ready for Bud. Bud can
take
care of his boy Arrow. They ain't gonna come up there and get it from you.
Now me and we differ on this because I'm a Pacquiao, you're a Mayweather, right?
Mm-hmm.
But is this fight gonna take 15 years, like the Mayweather and Pacquiao fight, man?
No.
That's gonna happen very soon.
Because Bud is like 85 years old now.
No, he's not.
Bud getting old. I'm telling
you. Yeah, Bud is he right now in Vegas training. I think he's in training in Vegas. They got him out there.
Okay.
So he got it on IG.
So
got it on IG. So it must be true.
So you think it's gonna happen by like end of this year, or say mid next year?
I'd say December.
Yeah, I would say December. That's a good
Okay,
pick.
because I haven't heard him talk about the fight yet, so that's why I'm like, okay, December's kind of close for a fight not to be talked about yet.
September, around that time, because Canelo fights in September, so they can't do September's date. So you got October, November, so maybe November or December. Around.
So Canelo got another fight coming up?
Yeah.
Rematch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rematch. I don't.
He might do the rematch.
I don't know why.
And take the clause, or he can fight Triple G. But yeah, he comes right back around and fight in September. It's the Mexican Independence Week.
Yes.
Well, now, do you think he should do the Triple G fight, man? I just think that's just a waste of time.
I do.
For business.
Get that win back.
Does anybody care? Like, people care about that fight still? Like, I thought Triple G.
I don't even think they do, but if they did.
But if the money's right,
he did get that one back. I mean, he won both fights. So.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't want to see it because Triple G is 40 now. So
yeah.
For anybody.
I just don't get the fight, man. And people are talking about Benavidez. I'm like, that's just good. That's just murder. Like, you don't want to fight Benavidez, man. Don't do that to your career.
Yeah, plus it won't do anything for him.
You think Bivol did you foul? But Benavidez oh man, he ain't even gonna take it easy on you, fam. He's just gonna rock you. So
you ain't lying.
And Canelo's not big enough, and he's not strong enough to be going up that high. That Bivol was already a mistake. I told people that before the fight. Don't take this fight. This is stupid. This is not going to help out your legacy. Trying to run from two fighters, which is a Charlo and a Benavidez fight. Just like stop, bro.
He's running from them.
No,
because didn't he offer him like $45 million for the Charlo fight? And he said no.
No, see, that's them saying that because that's what they do. That's PBC. They'll send over an offer, but then you look at the terms, and the terms is all crazy. They wanted him to fight at a catch weight, and all that. Canelo got to come in at a catch weight. It's like, man, are you crazy?
Catch weight? Yeah, hell no.
See, that's why they know if they just throw the money out there.
Catch weight? What?
Yeah, you turn down the money. Canelo can care less about any fight. He will take it. Fighting Bivol just shows you he will fight anybody. He don't care. So the thing is about the money. I mean, the legacy. What's in it for him? He's like, I beat David Benavidez. What's in it for me? Why don't they fight each other? They don't fight each other. I'm like, Benavidez ain't fought none of the Charlos.
Nope.
They ain't fought Hurd. They ain't even fought the guy Canelo just beat.
And Hurd ain't even the top fighter in that division. Like, why is everybody so scared? Well, I know nobody's scared of him, but like, you had what happened to fighting the top fighters in your division first before you just started just making your way up and doing all these? Like, come on, man, these got to be in these clauses, these contracts. Huh?
Manny Pacquiao happened.
Manny Pacquiao what?
I said Manny Pacquiao happened.
Well, yeah. Manny was just a beast from another. He was from another planet. Manny from another planet. Him and Mayweather from two different planets. The planets collided once, but they collided too late. You know what I'm saying? That's all that happened. That fight should happen 5-6 years before it happened.
I still think Marquez beat him like at least 3 of those fights.
No. Once. I'll give you once, Cito. Stop it.
What you mean give him once? The one he knocked out? He
lost.
Okay,
that's two. Okay, that's two. Okay, that's two. Never mind, that's two. I forgot about the knockout. That's two. That was a nasty fluke knockout. I don't know how that came out of nowhere. That stunned me. I was like, oh, ouch. Like, wait, where did that come from?
Like, dude was asleep.
Night. I've never seen Pacquiao go night.
I went up and ran around the whole damn bar. I went live immediately after that, man. It was insane.
Yeah, I seen you. I didn't want to comment. Yeah, I wasn't gonna comment. Yeah. I was gonna keep my mouth shut on that one.
Man,
golly, that hurt.
Yeah, I'm
He's
dead.
lucky he woke up. Ever.
You said what?
He's lucky.
You said he's lucky.
He's lucky he ever woke up.
Man, it sure looked like it. It sure looked like it.
Yep, everybody jumping in right when I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I was like,
you about to take a nap. Now everybody want to jump in on your ass.
Yeah, everybody What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do
Salute,
it. I'm gonna let
Jose.
y'all have it.
All right.
All right. Y'all can run the show.
Hey, but how we gonna get anybody in, CeeLo? How we gonna get anybody in?
Well, hopefully, if I wake up, I can get
Right. Who we got in? Who we got
What's
in
good,
here?
Jose?
What's good?
Andrew Walker.
Hey,
Okay, what's up, Andrew?
What's good?
Hey,
What's
Dub.
good?
What's good, baby?
What's up? What's up?
How
So
you
what y'all
been?
talking?
The fight?
We was talking about the fight, and we got into some Pacquiao Mayweather stuff, and hopefully that Bud Crawford and Spence don't turn into one of those 5 year long draw out fights.
It was
man,
a
let's hope
10-year.
not.
It was a 10-year dry
No.
Yeah.
Agnash, or what is the dude name? No, he did not win 3 of the 2. Okay,
Yes, he did.
he did not win the third and the
Yes, he
second.
did.
No.
Yes, he did.
He did
I
though.
say
Huh?
yes. You say no.
How many fights did they have?
5.
It was 4.
4.
It was 4. Yeah, it was 4.
He went
I
night
thought it was 5.
before.
Man, look, man. It was a 2-2 situation. All right,
Exactly. I think
we gotta
that.
tie it up at least, man.
I take that. I would take that.
Cena, you got some money on these games tomorrow, man?
What?
CeeLo trying to jump off and go to night. He probably
Oh yeah.
Hey, Dub.
He gonna get all that tomorrow.
You got anything on him tomorrow? You got anything on him? You got anything on that game 7?
I'm going live on my channel for the Celtics Bucks game.
Well, I got the Celtics.
Are they early tomorrow? Are they early tomorrow? Because I know Sunday games get early.
Yeah, Sunday. Yeah.
Okay, so probably like 2 or something. Gotcha. 3:30 Eastern.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, I got the Celtics on. I already called Celtics versus Heat. So
I cut the Bucks because I hate the Celtics.
Yeah, I think it's gonna come down to the end.
Yeah.
Look, this is how the game gonna draw out, man. It's gonna be all Bucks. Right? It's gonna be all Bucks until third and a half.
I love this prediction. By the way, Chance, I love this prediction.
3.5 quarters. You heard the other day.
Yeah.
3.5 quarters. I'm telling you, bro. 3.5 quarters.
It sounds like it could go that way. Yeah.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Boston gonna come up and start bing, and it's gonna be all tater tots, and then we're gonna have to call them a whole hash brown. We'll have to stop calling them tater tots.
So he gonna lead the way. They just gonna
what? Only if you get past Miami. If you get to the finals past Miami, I'm gonna have to stop calling them tater tots. But my Miami Heat team is just too explosive, man. We're too dominant.
I mean, but this is the year he's got to prove it. This is his 4th chance, basically, or something. He's still, he's still relatively young, but this is the year to do it. Like him, the Donovan Mitchells, all these guys, like they got to, this is the time to prove it.
I don't believe in Donovan.
I
don't believe in Donovan, man.
No, I'm saying though, the Lucas, all these guys, they all came around the same, time.
Yeah.
This is the year for them. You know what I mean?
Hold up. We cannot put Donovan Mitchell in that same comparison. He is
true, but the same class. And then
no, he's talking about class wise. He's talking about the same era.
Yeah, that's all. That's all. Like they got to prove.
Donovan Mitchell is stuck with Giant Gonzalez, aka Rudy Gobert. That's what I call Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, Gonzalez.
That was the worst contract I ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah, they did give him that money, and Shaq was hating on that nigga.
Hey, Shaq still talking. Did you see Shaq the other night or something like that? Talking about I'll dominate Rudy Gobert.
Oh,
man.
Shaq was like, I'll dominate Rudy Gobert. I'll put him in the post. I'll give him an elbow to the rim. I'm gonna back him down.
Okay.
True, very true.
I don't know why you hating them. They're out of the playoffs anyway, so
yeah. But Dwayne Wade was like, hey, you want to put some money on that? Dwayne Wade was trolling Shaquille O'Neal. Was like, hey, you want to put some money on that? Let's see if you can dominate. Let's see if you can dominate him. Then let's do that.
Shaq has money.
Man, you already. You said what?
I'm just asking. Shaq has money to.
Man, come on, man. Shaq,
Shaq
got all the money in the world right now, fam.
It's a question.
Shaq got all the money in the world. You should just do it on every commercial.
You know, he got money invested in a lot of things.
I know that alimony costs a lot.
I really don't think it's costing him anymore though.
That Shazam stock. Or not the Shazam, the what's the the movie?
Oh shit.
Ah, yeah, Shazam.
I hate that fucking movie. I hate
Hey,
that
y'all,
fucking movie.
hey, Chance, man, y'all a fool, bro. Why was y'all have me dying during the Harlem Night the other day?
You said what? You said what?
Y'all was doing the Harlem Nights.
Oh man, because you know, man, that's an iconic movie, fam. Like that's
Yeah,
iconic.
y'all,
That's one of those movies
that broke
that
that
like
whole
you could,
movie down.
dude, you can literally quote the whole movie, and the whole movie is funny from the beginning to the end, fam.
Yeah,
Right.
Little gestures, little dumb stuff, everything's funny in that movie.
y'all had me dying, man.
When was this?
Sugar Ray waited 5 years. Yeah, I know, and I
I
didn't like
mean,
that fight either.
hey, Doug,
Yo,
when was this?
oh, that
Oh,
was on
last night.
HD channel. Was it last night or so, or last
Yeah,
live?
yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
got it.
So who you got then? Oh, hey, yeah. See, who you got tomorrow? You got you got my Celtics. No, I said my Celtics. Yeah, right. I hate them. But you got the Celtics and the Bucks.
I got the Bucks. I got
Okay.
the Bucks, and I got
the Mavs.
I got them. I'm going with. Hey, you can't take Luka. I'm going with Luka.
Yeah, Cena already said Luca. The last that was a good video you did.
Yeah.
Breakdown.
Yeah, also, you HD, all y'all going Luka, huh?
Oh, I didn't know HD picked Luka too.
Yeah. Oh, he been on Luka.
I don't know where they.
Well, he picked the Mavs. Yeah, he picked the
he picked the
Mavs.
Mavericks. He picked the Mavericks the whole time. I was going. I told him I'm going Suns because I think they want to do that Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? Steph Curry kind of. They want to see that.
Chris Paul is all banged up. They've been banging that boy. Jason Kidd know what he's doing. Dude,
Right.
he aged about 10 years in this series.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
The same thing in the finals last year.
Yeah.
The same thing in the finals. He had them 2 games, and after 2 games, he was gassed out. He was no good.
Yeah.
Right.
so Cena, how you think both of these games are gonna go? How you think they're gonna play out? You think it's gonna come down to the end?
The Milwaukee game will.
Milwaukee game, yeah.
The Milwaukee game will come down to the end.
The Phoenix game will be a blowout.
I think the Phoenix game would be a blowout for it.
You think Tatum and them's gonna probably choke up down at the end of the stretch?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Kind of the way Boston, how we seen them play.
It's gonna come
all
down.
Year.
It's gonna be a heavy officiated game, but the Bucks had their chance to win this. But man, did it get crazy out here last night?
Yeah, I bet.
There was a shooting
out here. Yeah, it was a shooting.
There was a shooting
out in Milwaukee. I was on my way there, and I ended up going to the hospital. So it was a whole bunch of stuff.
You all right?
Oh wow.
Yeah,
you did. Yeah, you did just post something on the Patreon. Was that what it's for?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, did you hit the strip club last night?
Man, it was crazy last night. I tell you all about it on the Patreon.
Be having some incredible weekends, man.
Yeah, and I would have had my probably last weekend.
Hood Story 205. Where you at, man?
Right. I'd have had my last weekend if I'd have went to Milwaukee last night.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's good to hear you still alive, man.
Six fans got into it with
Celtics fans.
Yeah, Bucks fans, Celtics fans. People just start getting laid down.
Oh man, I would doubt it.
Man. I was thinking the same way when they went up to Boston before that Milwaukee game, when they had to play in Boston with Milwaukee. I'm like, man, because I think the series might have been tied at that time. But I was like, man, it's a huge ass game. I said, Giannis got to go up in Boston and gotta play up there. That's gonna be.
With all the foul calls Giannis got, I'm a Giannis lover, man. But golly, man, you can be bulldozing your way. Like he came with a bulldozer, right? And he had a paver. You know what I'm saying? So he could pave the way for his bulldozer to just come on in.
LeBron is the once you say that, you got to think LeBron to be damn. All
That's
right.
That's what I told Scrub last night.
Yeah, Scrub. You're like, man, Scrub, look, LeBron.
I said that to Scrub and T. Because Scrub was live and T came in and
yeah, I mean to watch that live. I saw that.
talking about how uncoordinated Giannis is. I said, you can blame LeBron James for that shit.
Well, you can blame LeBron James for the bulldozing, but Giannis is uncoordinated. No. Giannis is his feet being uncoordinated.
No, I'm not for the bulldoze. I'm not for the bulldozing shit. That's what I meant.
Yeah. But Giannis being awkward sometimes is just Giannis right now. He's still learning. He's still learning on the fly.
That's what T said.
No, T got that belief. That's why. T got that belief. That's why. Because T was dogging Giannis. T was dogging Giannis out. Hey, Hollywood T was dogging Giannis out.
Who's gonna be the closer tomorrow, man?
The thing about Giannis is impactful. You know, like if he scores some points, it's gonna be impactful on the game. Like he gonna keep the team in it. You know, and he's more of a team player than LeBron James.
Yeah, of course.
But I like the way he approaches the game with his mindset. His mindset is like go out there, compete, and do whatever it takes to win. That's what I like about him. Like he doesn't get if he doesn't score, if something doesn't, if he doesn't get affected by anything that's going bad for him, he just finds a way to get it done. He finds other ways.
Exactly.
And that's why I like his game.
Right.
But all that running people over, that does get to me.
You know, he an immigrant, man, and you know his movie finna come out on Disney Plus.
Yeah, on Disney Plus.
Is his brother gonna be in it?
Yeah, it's all
it's about the brothers. It's about them and
all
how they.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
They was trying to deport them back to Greece. Yep. All kind of craziness is going on.
That's probably gonna be huge. You said it's a movie or like a documentary or?
I remember you last year saying, if you don't get right, I will ship you back to Greece.
Yeah.
I heard that in a while. I remember that.
Shout out to Tino.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tino.
Yeah, I snapped that day. I lost that damn money, boy. You don't get this together, so you gonna.
That ain't dying.
That's why I said I'm responsible for that championship.
I'm responsible for it.
I had just
that speech was inspirational.
Did he like pull up the Arby's or something with the championship in his lap?
Yeah.
Yes,
with his sister.
It was Chick-fil-A.
Or Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Still
Shout
funny.
out to Chick-fil-A. And it was open on Sunday. Believe it or not, that day. For whatever reason, it was open.
Man, Chick-fil-A ain't good. It's all about Popeyes, man.
Lucky Milwaukee.
Hey, Cena, you messing with the have you had a chance, and it was early, you had a chance to maybe listen to Kendrick album?
Oh yeah, I have.
I haven't yet.
N95
What's your early thoughts?
And
he just released the video, I think.
Yeah, it's amazing. Last night, that was the song I listened to the most.
What is it? What is
N95.
N95, you out of pocket. I was like,
Hey, that was fire. That was fire.
Yeah, and I knew right away. I listened to N95. I said, "Oh, this a hit." And sure enough, today here comes the video for N95. I didn't know which one was gonna be the hit.
But I'm sorry, man. I'm not really digging the album, bro.
Of course you're not.
I think it's an album that's for a lot of people to have different favorite songs. So I think it's gonna be.
I guess so. I guess so.
Yeah, Cino's mentioned this before. If you make albums like that, it's a pretty good album. You got a good album like that. So I think this is one of them albums.
Right. I think
like everybody's gonna have a different favorite song.
A little bit too much J. Cole-ish, and J. Cole was just too. His album with his people is just too fire.
I don't know. I think J. Cole should have done an album like this with his album as far as going like his creativeness. Like that's like Kendrick. He's more creative with the way he does his albums. Like kind of like similar to like I won't say it like him, but like Kanye. When Kanye be trying to get across to people.
Too artsy?
Yeah, yes and no. I say yes and no for me. But Kendrick, I don't know. He's different.
J. Cole was a Kanye fan. That's why
ain't they both like Geminis?
They're all Kanye fans. What do you mean?
No, I mean J. Cole was a real Kanye stan. Like A stan.
Oh, he's like a fan of Kanye.
Yeah,
like he was like influenced by him. Yeah.
Man. J. Cole was already doing his thing before Kanye even started trying to go that route. It seemed like Kanye kind of stepped his game up based off of what J. Cole and everybody else was doing. What's the youngsters was coming up on?
If you say so.
I mean, he was influenced by Kanye. I mean, even when you listen to the song, I mean, I'm not really a crazy fan of the song, but he got a couple songs like the workout song. I think that's kind of like inspired by Kanye. So, he was inspired by Kanye. A lot of people is. I mean, Kanye came in the 2000s, so
Kanye has some dope hits.
So yeah,
Kanye
he made a huge impact. But yeah, the album, I gotta sit with it. But the more I kind of sit on it, the more I'm kind of liking it. The more I listen to it,
I've been bumping that thing, man. I've been bumping it, trying to get it, man.
But it's long, though. I will say, I feel like you could have cut maybe a couple songs down. But my favorite song so far that I've heard, I only heard it once. It's kind of like a personal song, but I feel like at the end, what is it? The mother I sober.
That was
that's a personal song. I was like, okay. I was like, finally some rapper is speaking on this type of topic. It's a real personal topic.
I like the one with him and the girl going at it.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah,
I thought that was a bit too much. I mean, I like it for the creativeness.
Yeah, for the creativeness of
it. But as far as just the replay value, it's hard for me to go back.
No, it's not going to have that much replay value. I agree with you on that.
Yeah,
I'll let y'all know by Wednesday.
You said what?
Oh, okay.
I'll let y'all know by Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
On my channel, what I think of it, if you care.
Yeah, we all want to know what's up. Because everybody got to have an input on this.
But you know what I mean.
Oh.
If anyone's interested.
Oh, yeah. I had to give it a little listen. I had to give it a twice over. You know what I mean? Not a once over. I had to give it a twice over, man, just to see where he was going with it.
Yeah, let's see if you feel the same way the first time you listened to it.
Yeah, and I don't.
Yeah, I feel for me, I feel like I gotta sit on it more to get familiar with it.
I'm a Cali dude through and through, fam. You know what I'm saying? That's my music right there. You know what I'm saying? But he took me a little leftist on this one.
I ain't gonna lie. One of the songs I couldn't help but to think of. I forgot it was. Is it the Aunt song or whatever he is? I couldn't help but to think of Pat Poose when Pat Poose was dissing him. When he was talking about, man, Kendrick, you a faggot. He was just getting in them. I was like, man. Yeah. I couldn't help but to think of it and laugh. I was like, yeah, this is probably why certain people think this way.
I don't get the whole hype of the song
in that way.
Him changing faces. Like, what's the hype of it?
Oh, you talking about the Heart Part 5? Oh,
I don't get the hype.
Oh,
that was fire. I love that. I like that.
Yeah, the Heart Part 5 was.
That reminded me of
the artwork to the video was fire. But the whole concept of it broke down 3 times. And then, I don't know, man. Maybe the last part about Nipsey Hussle was cool, but other than that, I don't know, man.
You didn't get every face, everything that he was saying?
Yeah, no, I got it. No, I got it. Believe that, I got it. But it's maybe it was the way. I don't know, man. I don't even know how to describe it, man. I'm not going to front to you right now. It's just something about it I just couldn't get jiggy with.
You just didn't think it got across to you?
It just didn't come across to me as strong.
I don't even understand. How did you miss? He brought in the fact OJ, because the lyrics that he was spitting in the beginning was basically somebody who's black thinking that, they're basically blind to all the things that's happening in society and everything else. It don't reply to them. Like OJ, I'm not black, I'm OJ.
Yeah. Okay.
So all of those, that's why he had the OJ face and he was doing those rhymes. And if you listen to the lyrics, it's talking about he's oblivious to all the stuff that's going on around him that's affecting his people. But he's like, look, that ain't me, I'm OJ. So that's why he had the OJ face for that. So
I got that part. I got all the symbolism. Exactly. I think it was more the delivery to me, probably. Probably it could have been a delivery to me.
I'm like, That's what I'm like. How does it not hit you? Like that was.
I don't know. See, no,
Yeah.
man. I'm trying to feel it,
was
man.
lyrical too on there.
I'm trying to feel it, fam. Maybe I'm just on another vibe right now, on another wavelength or something else.
Plus, I think he had some of the jazz in the background. Some of the.
I love that part. I love the
I
jazz.
was like, yeah, man. It kind of
I
remind
think
me
you
of.
could have had more of that. Maybe more of that was in it.
Kind of remind me of
Could've
Section
played it.
80, rigor mortis, and all that.
Yeah, remind me of some Marvin Gaye, baby.
Yeah, maybe if you had a little bit more of that jazz in the background, I could have rocked with
It
it.
remind me of To Pimp a Butterfly a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of shades of that. That might have been the best the Heart series that he had. That one right there. That was impactful for me. I mean, I'm not really up on the Heart series all that well. I think I'm up on like 2 of them.
My man made King Kunta. He was cool with me ever since. I like that.
Yeah, that's one of my hits right there.
Yeah, To Pimp a Butterfly, man. That was my stuff.
Yeah.
Bro, see him and J. Cole, I had them neck and neck for a while. You know what I'm saying? But then J. Cole just took over for me personally.
Bunch of dollar cause.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with John.
Huh?
I agree with you.
Yeah. Cole been Cole. You know, like
yeah.
It just seemed like people chasing what J. Cole was trying to do.
Yeah, I had a CD that when Born Sinner came out. That was it.
Yeah. I just think people
was
was chasing him a lot. It felt like Kendrick and Big Sean and a lot of other rappers were